Hi YouTube, it's Josh here with a quick update for people who watch on the channel on YouTube. Just wanted to make you aware of some things that are going on over on Patreon, not just to entice you to support me there, although that would be lovely, but just because, my relationship with YouTube, the channel, the site, the company has changed. I've been demonetized. I can no longer have memberships, so I can't really provide the same kind of uh, relations that I could offer before on here on YouTube. Um, so really, there's stuff going on over at Patreon that is just going on over there. Um, there is a new Fun with Shorts Discord, for example, where people who watch the shorts can hang out and chat and stuff like that. So I normally in the past could have provided access to that through channel membership as well, but I no longer qualify because they say that I repurpose content and I don't add any value to it. Um, but also just so happens right now that there is also the new short, the most recent short that I've written and recorded and produced is the latest episode of the show is not going to be able to be on YouTube because it is a public domain short, but the only extant copy of it that I used for my riff has it's licensed by some company that provides copies of old films and stuff, and they won't allow it to be. It would be copyright struck immediately. So it's an update of dating do's and don'ts from it's called the dating scene, but it's actually an update of a 70s update of the Coronet dating do's and don'ts. It's completely different, has a couple of little things in common. But anyway, that's happening over on Patreon. And I just wanted to make you aware. In the meantime, since I'm not going to be able to release that episode, and it's actually 2 episodes because it's a little longer, and Patreon only allows native video up of 10 minutes or shorter. Long story. Anyway, so there's a couple of things over there. And there's also like short screening and podcasts and other things that are only over there on Patreon. Again, I didn't mean for this to be a commercial. I just am thinking of my 3,000 subscribers and why maybe you're not seeing new material. I am trying to go dip back into the past, and any Patreon exclusives that are more than like 4 or 5 years old, I've been releasing those. Like the statute of limitations has passed on those, and it is new material to those of you who are just subscribers on YouTube. But I just wanted to make you aware that stuff is happening over on Patreon. I also have a new Patreon. I have a comic strip called Sylvan Thatch, which is a kind of a fun talking animal comic strip, kind of an old-fashioned kind of a thing with a Josh sensibility that is, it's at Sylvan Thatch, and I'll put it in the description because those are 2 real words, but they're not, the spelling is I'll put it in the description. It's also just at patreon.com/Sylvan Thatch, but you'll have to see how to spell it in the description below. That's a whole new, and that's a monthly pledge as opposed to my fun. I know this is all so convoluted. I'm sorry. My hustles are so confusing, but there's the Fun with Shorts Patreon, which is a per post pledge over on Patreon to see new Fun with Shorts. And then there is also now this new comic strip, which is just a $5 monthly support. Patreon, there's a cheaper one as well. There's like a $2 reader and patron are the 2 levels. Anyway, both of those give you access to Discord servers and extra behind the scenes stuff. And, as I continue to cope with unemployment and soon forced relocation and the loss of my home, I swear I didn't hit record thinking that this was going to be an appeal. I'm just realizing that all these things lead to one place, and that is that I don't want to lose your viewership if you're here on YouTube, but there's certain things I can't show you here. And also, if you're so inclined as to support the many fun and silly things that I do, I wanted to remind you how to do that. I also have an Etsy shop. I also have a coffee for just one-time gifts and donations. I'll put those things in the description below. I also have a podcast feed where I talk a little bit more in depth about where my stuff comes from, what this comic strip is all about, and also I get a little more real about the things that are going on in my life right now on there. So I invite you to check all that stuff out. Thank you so much for your patronage, even if you're not on Patreon. I just mean your support of what I do, and I really appreciate it. And I think you're all cool, and I'm glad you're here. And I want to continue sharing myself with you through goofiness and cartoons and jokes and yuck 'em ups and all that good stuff. So thanks a lot. Again, all the links to stuff will be in the description, and I thank you for your time. Josh out.